Now, Donald Trump's war in Iran has now triggered a political and energy storm here back in India. At the center of the controversy is a statement from the United States claiming that it has given India a temporary 30-day window to purchase the Russian oil. The U.S. Treasury Secretary has said that this step was taken to enable oil to keep flowing into the global market as the war in the Middle East disrupts the supply chains. The waiver, according to U.S., applies to Russian oil cargoes already stuck in the sea, basically shipments that were loaded before the latest escalation took place. But this has now led the opposition to ask who really is the United States to allow India to buy oil. Congress leaders have accused the government of compromising India's autonomy. They said that India does not need permission from US to decide where it will import the energy from. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi has called this a result of the exploitation of a compromised individual. Listen in to what he said.
ट्रेड डील से पीछे हटने की हिम्मत नरेंद्र मोदी नहीं कर सकते। बिना हस्ताक्षर किए हुए ट्रेड डील की शर्तें हम पर लागू हो गई, इसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं हमारी औकात।
क्या हमने पूरा का पूरा डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस यूएस के हवाले दे दिया है? ये तो फॉरेन मिनिस्टर को आकर जवाब देना चाहिए।
देश के खिलाफ सैंक्शन होगा और उससे आप नहीं खरीद सकते। कमाल की बात यह है कि ट्रंप साहब तय करते हैं कि सीजफायर हुआ, अनाउंस वो करते हैं। ट्रंप साहब अनाउंस करते हैं कि हमारा इंडो यूएस डील हो गया, ट्रेड डील हो गया।
अमेरिका कौन होता है ये फैसला बताने वाला कि 30 दिन की छूट दी जा रही। इसलिए देश की सरकार को विदेश नीति को स्पष्ट करना चाहिए, देश हित में फैसले लेने चाहिए और किसी दबाव की आवश्यकता देश की सरकार को नहीं है।
So the opposition parties are essentially saying that the government has come under the pressure of the United States. Government, on the other hand, has said that India is well placed when it comes to the oil and the gas reserves and maintains that India has not really stopped buying the Russian oil as the United States may have claimed. So let me take you through what has been said as far as the Indian government is concerned on oil supplies. We have limited exposure to a Strait of Hormuz, in fact, an area that has been blocked by Iran. Russian oil imports continue. We really did not stop buying Russian oil, is what the Indian government has said, contrary to what US has been saying. As far as February is concerned, we have already have 1.04 million barrels a day. So that remains the stand of the Indian government. On LPG, they have said that LPG supply is quite comfortable. Refineries told to boost the output and LPG can be diverted as well. But in the latest, we're learning that the prices of the domestic as well as the commercial LPG has been hiked by the government. So this has been the stand of the government. As far as LNG is concerned, they are saying that the supplies can be reprioritized. All the procurement options are currently open. Robust supply management is currently in place. So in a way, the government has said that there's nothing to worry about. Whatever has been said by the opposition parties is a fake news, is something that they also said yesterday as well. But the opposition parties are saying that who is US to ask India to buy the Russian oil? All energy policy, in fact, India has said that it decides the energy sources. Government is answerable only to the consumers. Energy policy is, the mantra is that India comes first as far as the energy policy is also concerned. So that remains the stand of the government as far as the entire claim by US is concerned. Meanwhile, the BJP has cited the UPA government's action in 2012, where they claimed that the then government actually cut down oil imports from Iran on the instruction of the US. The BJP maintains that Modi government has always taken decision in the national interest and has urged the opposition not to use the issue to score political brownie points, as this is something that relates to India.
भारत या भारत सरकार को ऐसे राजनीतिक दल से कोई सलाह की आवश्यकता नहीं है। जो राजनीतिक दल संप्रभुता को लेके या राष्ट्रीय हितों को लेके उसे कोई परवाह ही नहीं। उनके सवाल केवल राजनीतिक है, ना उसमें कुछ राष्ट्रीय हित की बात है, ना उसमें संप्रभुता की बात है। जहां तक नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार है, स्वयं प्रधान सेवक के रूप में जो वो काम कर रहे हैं, वो भारत के हित के लिए और संप्रभुता के लिए हर कदम उठाएंगे। राजनीतिक दल जो कांग्रेस पार्टी जो कहना चाहती है वो कहती रहेगी।
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने बार बार ये स्पष्ट किया कि भारत के हितों के साथ कभी भी कोई समझौता नहीं होगा, और ये खाली केवल उनका कहना नहीं है, उन्होंने ये करके दिखाया है। और वर्तमान में जो युद्ध चल रहा है, उस युद्ध से तेल को लेकर के जो आशंकाएं प्रकट की जा रही हैं, मुझे लगता है कि वो पूर्ण रूप से निर्मूल है, निराधार है। देश में पर्याप्त मात्रा में तेल का भंडार है, कहीं किसी प्रकार से कोई फर्क पड़ने वाला नहीं है। भारत अपने फैसले स्वयं लेता है, ये बात हम सब जानते हैं।
So US has said that India can buy Russian oil for the next 30 days. So is this really a US waiver or a U-turn that is being taken by US? Let's take you through the flip-flop by Donald Trump on the Russian oil. The man who warned India of tariffs over buying Russian oil is now asking India to buy Russian oil to enable the oil to keep flowing into the global markets. Here's a look back at what Donald Trump had said earlier and the flip-flops as well.
Modi is a great man. That he loves Trump, and he's assured me there will be no oil purchased from Russia. Well, India is not going to be buying Russian oil anymore. India will not be buying oil from Russia. They've already de-escalated, and they've more or less stopped. They're pulling back. India, as you know, has told me they are stop. You know, it's a process. You can't just stop it, but by the end of the year, they'll be down to almost nothing.
And with this, a very short break. More news and updates on the other side.